What's up YouTube, this is LDS Reliance. Well, I took a break for Thanksgiving and now I'm back and it's time to wrap up this video series. I had my dad in town for Thanksgiving, so while he was there I asked him if he would help me put these sheets of OSB up on the roof. I didn't think this was going to be that big of a deal, but as you'll see, it ended up being a lot of work. Getting the boards lifted up there wasn't the problem. The problem was getting it to be flush on the peaks and also along the edges. I'm not going to show all of the footage where we'd had to take things down and put them back up and move things around and make small adjustments because that's just tedious. Finally, we got everything to line up perfectly and be square and plumb and even and all that good stuff. So we went ahead and attached the OSB sheets down with some screws. We did end up making a couple adjustments to the roof trusses like you see here, but it wasn't a big deal. So from this angle you can see clearly where I made the mistake with the roof angle. The peak of the roof on the covered porch is a couple inches taller than the roof of the shed. I must have made a slight error in the geometry on the roof trusses and it just translated to a steeper pitch than the other roof. But as long as you don't look at it from that angle, it looks really good now. So I took some measurements of the last little strip of OSB that we need to put up here to finish the roof. Then I got my wife to help me hold the OSB while I ran it through the table saw. And she really doesn't like sawdust, so she wore a blanket and some gloves. Now these I didn't need a helper for, so I just got up there on the ladder and put them in place. I used some expensive screws on this project to hold this in place and give it some extra strength as opposed to nails like I used on my shed. So that wraps up this episode. Next time we're going to install the tar paper and the roof shingles and get it looking like a real roof. Thanks for watching this episode. Be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss the conclusion of this video series.